Okay, it's Kalia tapping into you today. First, I want to start off by Happy New Year to anyone out there that's hearing the sound of my voice right now. I appreciate you for watching. I hope you hit the subscribe button, like the video, comment on the video if you know what's going on, and I just appreciate the support. I just want to start off with how much I appreciate just doing this, being here, dropping another video for you to listen to, and I'm just so excited about the YouTube journey that I have to come. Like I have so many goals in mind for this new year journey with YouTube, and I'm just excited. Today I think I have about 16 subscribers. By the end of the year, I want to look back on this video, look back on how far I have come, be monetized, have over 1,000 subscribers, and be rocking and rolling at least. So like the video, subscribe, comment if you can. That's the only way this can get to the point I need it to get to as we roll into this 2023 year. It's my Jordan year. Is it my Jordan? Yes, it's my Jordan year, and I'm just this just the flavor I'm bringing this year. Period. So let's get into it. So, what I am reviewing today, this is the first ever time I'm reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville. Yes, I am. I've been in and out of this season to give you the honest opinion. They barely been keeping my attention with all these episodes they have had, but I said, you know what, I'm just really trying to get this YouTube up and going. Potomac wasn't on, and I'm just really trying to review all I can. So I'm like, I watch it, let me just look at the reunion and give you guys a review. I watched it twice to make sure I caught everything, and it was a drag, but I watched it because it's just like they can't keep my attention because it's just so blah. We're gonna get into it though. We're gonna get into it. So this is part 1, Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion, the fashions. Let's get into the fashions, child. Kimmy, it looked like you got your dress from a stylist or a designer that picked for Charlie Roos. Like it didn't give what you thought it was giving when you came out, but your body looks great, and it's giving witch a little, I said in my notes, but I'll give you an E for effort. Your body looks amazing though, especially from what you have been through this last season. Your body looks snatched, but that dress look whack. Okay. I thought Tisha was the best dress until I seen Melody. The only thing I would change about Melody's look, I would like reverse it. Like her top half was nice. I like what we got going on. I don't even know what to give it, but okay, Melody, I like the top corset type of look, but I wish the bottom was like how Tisha's dress material was. I didn't like your bottom disco-y type of look. But Tisha's dress was nice. We've seen that dress quite a few times on Housewives type of reunion. I felt like Tisha was trying to give that Housewives type of feel to the show, to her image on the show. But we'll talk about that later on in the notes. Melanie, long hair with that dress was beautiful. I thought it was everything. Whoever is on Melody's team is putting her nice and right for sure, because it's not Melody, but whoever is behind her definitely got her looking nice in the face and the hair and everything, the whole look. I put in my notes, Marcel, do you see Tisha? Like, do you see her? Do you see who your wife is? And you be trying to, I don't know what you be trying to do, Marcel. I be looking at people reunions, and I be hearing different people opinions. I don't know what you be trying to do, but I know Tisha don't like it. Whatever it is you be concocting in that brain of yours, I know Tisha don't like it. So, do you see how this lady look? You have a bad a wife. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, come on now. Like, come on now. You know you don't deserve her, but you still got her. So let's treat her accordingly, please. Cause I'm looking at Tisha like, okay, Tisha, okay, girl. Yes. Martell looks good in his suit. Out of all the men, Martell does look very good in suits. He always have been from the start. He should have came out with a suit line. I seen one of the YouTubers that I watch. They had that same opinion, that they thought that Martell should have went for a suit line than a wine line. I felt like a suit line would have better fit him, like, because he looks very nice. His suits are very tailored to the T. His brooches are very gorgeous. Like, Martell is the best dressed on the cast, men wise. Okay, I said Melody seems like she wants to be a one-man army so bad. Like, from the jump, it doesn't seem like Melody is even giving it any time of day. It seems like she wants to be a one-man army, period. And that's how she coming. Like, that's how she wants it. If she had a choice to be friendly with everybody and be this one-man army, I think she would pick the one-man army. Just so she have her fans on her back. I think that's all Melody needs, is her fans. Because her fans are definitely ride or die. That's for sure. Melody said her Martin Luther King speeches. I thought a lot of people on the cast got they jokes from YouTubers or they friends. It didn't seem organically like they came up with them jokes themselves. It's just like the MLK speeches, and it's like a few more things I can point out throughout the video that they said. They just seem like, was that your joke or your hairstylist joke? Let's be real, girl. Okay, you been holding on. It's like all them been holding on, like, to their jokes. With Housewives, I feel like it's so organic. It flows. It just comes out. It doesn't seem like they had to rehearse or concoct that in the back. Like, oh, I'm ready to unload this joke. That's what it just seems with them. I said I wish. Ooh, I already said that. I said Kimmy's. I already said that. Love and Marriage GC. I see the preview of Love and Marriage GC. It looks like it's amazing. I hope the ratings is up. I hope it's giving what it needs to give from the preview without Monique. I hope they can do it without Monique and, keep it going, because I feel like without her being on the show, it won't be successful. And girl, who are you? Let's not get into Monique. Moving right along. We're talking about Africa. This Africa trip that Tisha is trying to make sense, and it don't make sense. Tisha, let's just take this L on this one. Pooh, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. Tisha, it don't make sense that he had to go all the way to Africa. Florida, like, Ross, Drew husband, Tampa was even a lot. Africa, girl. Africa, no. I'm not going for that. Tisha, take that L. Take that I look crazy. Because you do, and you know it. And I was we'll talk about it more. I said, is it me or is this the Did Marcel Cheat show? Like, all season, it seemed like that's what it was giving all last season. Ever since Melody and Martell has got this divorce, it just seems like that's the new thing to keep the show going, and I don't like it. That's why it's hard for me to keep in tune, because it's just like, okay, we done seen this before. Like, what? It's up. Martell really was out there with his, so I don't understand it. Martell said, if anything, she should be thanking me. Tisha said, oh. Martell's so full of it. Like, okay, Martell, whatever. It does seems like the Scotts and the Holts have a battle between who made who. It just seems like they seem like they friends, but they really not. It seems like they try to act like they cool with each other, but they really not. They really aren't. They really aren't. I really think it's a competition between the two couples. I genuinely do. I feel like nobody wants to make it seem like they put nobody in position to be better. And it seems like the host is making it seem like we made y'all. So I don't get it. It's just like, it's hard to watch. It's cringy, actually. Melody's facial expressions was priceless. Like, her whole time, every time, it's like it was the Melody show. It's like anytime somebody had a comment about anything or had a read, they would go straight to Melody. Like, anytime they said anything about Letitia and Marceau, it'll go straight to Melody face. It's just like, we got to see an approval from what Melody say. And she don't say nothing, because she know what she doing. So she don't say nothing, but she make these weird faces that you can just read her mind of what she's saying. But she make the facial expressions just so she can say she didn't say nothing. Like, it's weird. It's weird. It's definitely weird. So glad Carlos said to Atisha that a lot of people feel this way about the Africa trip, because a lot of people do. You trying to make it seem like we crazy, Atisha? No, that's crazy. That's a 16-hour drive. You have kids, girl. Like, what are you talking about? That it doesn't even make sense as to why he felt the need to have to go to Africa by himself. Anywhere in the States would have been more acceptable than that. No. Who in their right mind is going to Africa alone? Who? I don't believe that. I don't believe that Tisha's okay with that either. Moving right along. I said first it was Martell and Melanie show. Like, the show was just so based off. First they gave us a little snippet of, you know, the whatever they do in their, professional lives, but the personal lives seems to outshadow the professional lives, which we already know that. That's no uncommon thing. But it seemed like in the beginning it was all about, ruining Martell and Melody. So they got a divorce. It's like Melody just cut the cord, and now it's just like, what else? What else can we talk about now? I got a divorce now. What now? So now it is, Tisha and Marceau, and it's just like, it's a drag. It's a drag. Like, why are we doing this? Carlos like, let's find something else. So that's why I'm really so interested to see how this love and marriage GC is, because it's just making me look at Carlos like weird. When Carlos was asking the questions, yes, Carlos is a good host, but he is, I don't know, you got to keep your good eye on Carlos. You got to keep your real good eye on Carlos. Like, I'm even moving up to the mic with my eye to the mic, like y'all can see me, because that's me keeping my real good eye on Carlos. He don't seem all the way there. He don't seem all the way 100. I understand this is his job. This is his livelihood. But I feel like when the going gets tough, Carlos would do anything, to get his ratings to be the biggest, to be the next Andy Cohen. And that's scary. Even when he was asking Tisha those questions, I was looking at Tisha like, I would have been clocked out a long time ago. Like, what? Like, this don't even make sense. It's no proof. It's just rumors. We're trying to get to the bottom of rumors. Why? Let's move along. Why are we still on this? But I guess it's a reunion. You have to lay it out loud. You have to stretch it out loud. So I get it, but no, I don't get it at the same time. I said I agree with Tisha 100% about showing proof about cheating. I just wish her actions on the show and towards Marcel was the same. Yes, I liked how Tisha came at the reunion. I'm one of the few that understands Tisha 100%. Like, if it's no proof, why do I care what y'all say? Y'all just ruined the whole marriage. I just successfully got a divorce from that. Not saying that y'all ruined it, but I'm pretty sure that Melanie would have still been married to Martell if the show wasn't broadcast. So, it's just like, what's going on here, Pooh? I just wish that how she tried to keep this united front and try to keep this 10 toes down and try to keep this I'm a ride for my man. And I just need proof. If you don't have proof, don't talk to me. I wish she would have kept that energy with her mom. I wish she would have kept her energy with the cast. Her mom especially, though. Like, I trust them, period. Bring me proof or no. Tisha didn't give that energy this season or last season. She was tiptoeing around, and I felt like that's why Marcel is acting or was acting the way he was, because it's like, you say this, you say you trust me, you say you riding with your man until you see proof, but as soon as another rumor come up, you questioning it. You can't do that. If you're gonna ride. If you're gonna say 10 toes down and be gangster like you being in this reunion behind your man, I'm gonna stick beside him, period. Stick beside him in your actions too, or your everyday life. When you hear a rumor, I don't give a fuck. Oh, I'm sorry. I need this to be monetized. Or I need this to be not monetized. I'm already thinking ahead. Yes, 2023. But I need this to be like, out there. Broadcast. So I don't want to be cursing on here. But yes. I stand behind her 100%. I agree with her 100%. I just do agree that I wish her actions behind what she says, was the same. Okay. I hate the way they doing Tisha. I said I agree with Tisha that if Melanie and Martell had solid proof, they definitely would have exposed it. Definitely. So all that Martell, I don't do that. Oh, I don't do that. Boy, everybody sitting here, stop trying to play us in our face. You know that you would have been exposed them a long time ago because you wanted somebody on that sinking ship with you, Martell. So I agree. I definitely 100% agree. If Martell and Melody had solid proof, Melody looked stupid back in the day when she used to just try to find stuff to make it seem like your husband was doing the same thing. She looked stupid. She didn't want to look stupid because she did. So if she had proof, she would have put it out a long time ago. But she didn't because she don't have none. Vice versa with Martell. That's why he keep trying to throw these little jabs at Tisha to have save face in a way in front of Melody, to have her back in his own little way. Okay. Martell trying to go, I just said that. He trying to go far with Tisha to defend Melanie in a way, in his own way. He don't want to look like it to the world because he's supposed to so-called moved on. But they still look like a united front without looking like a united front. Like they go toe to toe with the same people. They try to take down the same people. Melanie and Martell's the same people. He just cheated on her. I said Melody tried to drop a bomb, but it failed miserably. Oh, let me go back to Kiki. Looked like a whole different lady. It's like, and Wanda looks good too. Wanda didn't say a peep, baby. Do you hear me? Wanda didn't have a peep to say in this reunion. I guess not yet. I said, I don't know what has got into Wanda. But what has got into Wanda should have got into Wanda a long time ago. Because Wanda said 2 words in this whole part 1. And I'm here for her presence. She's being there and saying the little 2 words. Because them little 2 words went a long way. But I did say Kiki looks good. She looks like a totally different lady. Wanda looks good too. I just hate that all the reality shows are like this. Like, it's all the reality shows is giving the same, approach. The same direction with this cheating, this black men, these marriages being taken as a joke. I just want more. In 2023, can we get more from the reality Can we get more from the reality TV? Please. Please. Can we get another direction? Because this same old direction is not going to work for every reality show. It's not. It's not. It's not. I said Melody tried to drop a bomb, but it failed miserably. She tried to drop the bomb about Carlos was like, I've never heard, of anything, or not ever heard, but never been aware of a woman coming up front. And Melody tried to throw it out there like, yeah, we were on the phone all together, you and the girl. Melody, you failed miserably, because how did the girl even know about the girl trip? Like, how you brought Kiki out of the blue, like you brought the girl out of the blue. All of a sudden, when you and Tisha are at odds and you calling her your enemy. Melody, I don't understand how all this fan base don't see through you. You know what you're doing, girl. Just come on, Melody. Come on. I do believe Melody tried to pay somebody to come on the show and do that. She's talking about talk to production. Girl, you are production. I believe that. I believe the $5,000 thing. I believe that. I believe it. I believe that. I believe she tried to do that. Because at a point in time, Melody tried to find any possible thing to throw somebody, Melanie and Martell. They wanted somebody on the sinking ship with them, which is Marceau and Tisha. And if you can't see that, you a fool. Then there's sex parties at Credit One. Sex parties at Credit One. I'm just like, what are we talking about? Like, what are we doing? Melody was sitting on Carl. I said Melody was sitting on Carl and Marceau legs, hips, and breasts. That was kind of funny. I ain't gonna lie. That was kind of funny. I said, Kimmy, I forgot the last thing she said that made me, I forgot what happened. I think it's when the girl Ariane came out and said something about the side chicks or Marceau being in Atlanta at that time and Kimmy trying to cover it up for Maurice. I forgot exactly what happened. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's something that transpired last season that made me look at Kimmy weird ever since. And this is something else, like, Kimmy, what does your office at the top of Credit One have to do with anything about them having sex parties in there? You said you went from what you said that was off limits is Maurice being out the house at 4 a.m. 4 a.m. Then you said my office was above Credit One. Then you tried to use the excuse is that's why they even end up opening Black, because they wanted a place to hang out at your job facility. Kimmy, that doesn't sound... Kimmy, you're seeming more and more like a liar each day. I know you're a fan favorite, but not me. Not me. That don't even make sense. I think Kimmy be lying. Melody talking about my Christmas party. But girl, when she was referring to when Carlos asked her why wasn't Tisha invited, why was Kiki invited, she's talking about because that was my Christmas party and I can invite who I want to. When she was explaining that she knew Kiki before Tisha, but baby, we did not see Kiki until after you and Tisha had this whole beef. So it's just a coincidence that now she's on our TV screen. So it was an ulterior motive, Melody, that we see through your ass. This is not a Melody bashing channel, but this is not a Melody, all up millimeter channel. It's not. It's not. Not at all. So I'm letting you know that right now in the beginning. I said Wanda was way too civilized for me. But I'm ready to see how she is in the later episodes. Melanie also was like, she done been around the kids too long, baby. When Tisha went out, I don't think y'all peeped. Tisha planned that to the T. She been waiting on this scene. She got up at the perfect time to pull the Muppets scene out. And as Carlos stopping her, because I guess he don't know what's going on, it's like she kind of told him something like, let me go grab something real quick. Tisha, it's cornballish, baby. It's cornballish. It's cornballish. It would have been more iconic if you would have just said, you're a Muppet, B. You're a Muppet. And that's just what it is. You is a Muppet, my friend. Yes, you. It would have been better if you had a saying or something. Instead of you bringing the Muppets out. You just look. It just fell flat. Real flat. And I hate that for you. Because you was trying. E for effort, Tisha. You was trying, but that Muppet joke fell flat. I hope you redeem yourself, part 2 or 3 or whatever, because that fell flat. That was real Alabama-ish of you. And that's it. I am excited to see what this. Am I excited? I don't know if excited is the right word, but I am eager. Yes, eager to see what this next part 2 will be like. And I hope it's good. And I hope to come to you again with this part 2 as soon as it, drops. But until then, hit the notification bell to see any more content from me. This was the audio today. I hope to, do mix and match. Sometimes I get on audio. Sometimes I show my face. As, the content keeps improving, it will keep getting better. But I need you, yes, you, listening to the words that's coming out of my mouth right now. Subscribe, like, and hit that comment box below. This is your girl, Kalia, coming at you live. More to come. Until we meet again, peace.